Have you ever been curious about how the payroll department calculates your Social Security and Medicare tax withholding? If so, you came to the right place. As always, if you are a fan of the lessons that I put out, then feel free to subscribe to my channel or give it a like. Alright, let's get started. So, problem here is FICA taxes stands for Federal Insurance Contributions Act. FICA taxes consists of two categories, one being Social Security and the other being Medicare. There is both an employer and an employee responsibility of these taxes. Additionally, any employees who earn an annual salary of $200,000 or more in any given calendar year must pay an additional 0.9% Medicare tax. If you are self-employed, that means you are wearing both the employer and the employee hat. Therefore, you would have to pay both the employee and the employer's share of these FICA taxes. That being said, our problem for today is Ryan is self-employed and owns a small accounting firm. Because Ryan is self-employed, he must pay FICA taxes equating to 15.3% of his paycheck. He makes a gross salary-based income of $2,000 every 2 weeks. The FICA rates are as follows. Calculate both the employee and the employer's share of the FICA taxes for each pay period. So, that being said, let's get into it. So, for here, Ryan makes $2,000 every 2 weeks, which is a bi-weekly pay schedule. Firstly, we will calculate our OASDI. So for the employee, we want 2,000. I'm going to take 2,000 times, let me grab my calculator. $2,000 times 6.2%. And that equals $124 for the employee share. Now, you would do the same thing for the employer share, 2,000 times 6.2%, and if you calculate that out, it is $124. So you just calculated the employee and the employer share of the OASDI tax. Now, before we add together the OASDI total, I want to take the opportunity to come over here to the HI portion. Now, for the HI portion, you take 2,000, which is your gross biweekly salary, since you were paid every 2 weeks, $2,000 times, and oh, I forgot to point out, these are the FICA tax rates and the wage-based limits. So tax type, OASDI, and HI. Then you have for the employee and the employer, and then the wage-based limit. So the wage-based limit for OASDI is $176,100 as of 2025. And then for employee, you have OASDI rate of 6.2% and an HI rate of 1.45%. And then the total for that column for just for the employee is 7.65%. Over here we have the employer who pays 6.2%, and then 1.45% for HI to get 7.65% for the employer, which, since Ryan is self-employed, he pays 15.3% of his paycheck toward FICA taxes. So moving on to HI, you have 2,000 times 1.45%, and then that, if you calculate that out, it will give you $29. So $29 for the employee share. Then you do the same here for the employer share. 2,000 times 1.45%, and you get $29. Then the OASDI total, you need to add these two numbers together. So 124 plus 124 is $248. And then for your HI total, you add 29 plus 29, you will have an HI total of $58. Now, to figure out your total FICA withheld, you take 248 plus 58, and if you calculate that out, you will get $306. What I will say though is once you figure out this amount, every employer will, at the end of the quarter, your employer will report this on tax form Form 941. On Form 941 on the IRS website. So all in all, I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next video.